the special places in sports, and these are the faces of some of the men who will decide the great American race, almost turning into superheroes. When they stepped into their cars at drivers' meeting moments ago, going over the rules, race procedure for the running of the Great American Race. A look at Jeff Gordon, two-time winner of the Daytona 500, blew an engine on Saturday. Will he be able to bounce back? History, speed, excitement, it's all here for NASCAR's biggest race. We're expecting one of the biggest crowds ever. Hi, I'm Chris Myers from just above Victory Lane here at the birthplace at NASCAR in Daytona. Now, the same guy is still here. You tried to get rid of me 20 years later. It seems like it's flown by. It's always a pleasure to be here at Daytona. But go back at 2000, obviously 2021, if you go back to the Daytona 500 in 2001, it was the first Fox broadcast of NASCAR, and Michael Waltrip winning the highest of highs, the lowest of lows. We lost legendary driver Dale Earnhardt. And Dale Earnhardt Jr., like father, like son, a NASCAR Hall of Fame driver, remembers and reflects today on what many fans have felt.
NASCAR has lost its greatest driver ever.
It's hard to believe that it was 20 years ago.
People ask us, how can we go out and race today? We can do that because we know that's what Dale would want us to do.
20 years ago that my dad left this earth.
I woke up to the morning sky first.
In so many ways, it's like he never left. So much of him lives on in me and all those who feel his spirit in each and every day. This one's for Dale Earnhardt Sr. and all those senior fans. My dad was a man's man in the sense that he was that perfect combination of toughness, wit, and compassion. Wisdom with no bounds. No fire could burn his character. No stone could break it. And without blueprints, he built an empire. His friendship, that was the greatest gift you could ever obtain. He trusted very few. If you dared break that trust, it was over. My dad was an example of what hard work and dedication will achieve. Even his enemies knew this.
The guy tries to cut you off, you stand your ground. And a lot of times it comes out bad, but a lot of times you win races too.
I relish the memory of joining him on the battlefield, even experiencing that intimidating wrath. Every step he took had purpose. Every walk had reason. Today, we remember that purpose, that passion. And the army he assembled stands at attention, honoring that legacy on race day, especially at Daytona, where his spirit echoes in every turn. 20 years gone, and we miss it. But in so many ways, he's still right here.
Appreciate Dale Earnhardt Jr. spending a few moments and expressing those sincere thoughts. Jeff, you raced against him. I'm sure memories that you carry with you all the time.
Oh, yeah. I had tremendous respect for his ability on and off the track of how he looked at this sport. I learned from him. But I got to tell you, he was a bear to race with. He would knock you out of the way, whether it was for position or just for fun and practice. And you know what? I miss him. I miss him a lot. Clint, as a fan, I mean, I know you were a fan of his. What was how is that? What was missing for you there as a fan?
Well, I think when I think of Earnhardt and being a fan, you think about somebody that's you, right? Somebody's representing you, that blue-collar, hard-working class person, the American dream. You can make it happen. Dale Earnhardt was that guy for everybody across America. And, I've always thought about the family. The family aspect of NASCAR means something to me. And I've always thought about Dale Jr. and the way that he had to share his father with all of us as fans of this sport. Nobody did it better than Dale, and it was all across the board. Just a huge, huge fan. That number always means something in this town.
Yeah.